Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed, a brand new day filled with, moments. I was in a vile mood for most of the day yesterday, and I have no idea why. It came on quickly and suddenly. Even as it was happening, I was thinking about this because there is a good rule of thumb that says if you feel like everybody hates you, you need to take a nap. You're not getting enough sleep. You need to go take a nap. If you feel like you hate everybody, you need something to eat. You need food in you. Well, yesterday I had just eaten like a half hour chili and macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes with some cheese added on top of that, all mixed together into one bowl. But I had eaten. I was full. And once my therapy started, because that's when I realized, I started talking to my therapist and was like, oh my God, I am in a horrible mood. Just horrible. And I hadn't even realized it till that moment. So I spent most of the day, the early part of the day, just not feeling good. Just feeling bad about everything because I felt bad. I was in a bad mood. And then it kind of cleared up and it just became a day. Didn't really do much. I mean, I edited and rendered and uploaded my first daily video, my vlog, and then I did that for the second daily video, and then I watched videos. And then later on, that about 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, 6:30, anywhere from 5:30 to 6:30, I can't remember exactly when, I got things together and I went for a walk. At first I wasn't sure where I was going to go, but then I walked up to Walmart and back, and so that part was good. Didn't do much past that. So on the Shelton, Washington weather plague rat and spider report, for the weather, it was yesterday, it did not rain. It was kind of grayish most of the day and most of the evening. Well, it might have rained in the morning because I can't remember. And then, was it raining last night? It was like raining. There was one point, maybe last night or some point, I remember it raining, waking up. Now, whether that was a dream or it was actually raining, I couldn't tell you. So, yay. I used to remember my dreams a lot. Now, like once, twice, 3 times a year, I remember I had a dream. And maybe a detail or two might crop up later. But past that. But it is dark and windy outside, so yay, it's finally autumn-ish weather. Trees are still turning yellow and dropping their leaves. So on the spider report, I tried putting things in the window to keep my cat from getting over to where the spider web was, and she just keeps backing up and knocking stuff out of the window, so the one spider there that's in the window, her web, though it's smashed and torn up, and she's sort of halfway repaired it. Instead of facing with the window like this and the room back here, she was this way with the orb like this, and then she was just flat on. Now she's more this way, but the other spider in the corner is doing well, though. It still has a great big old web, and it's still hanging there. She was moving. She works on her web and keeps it repaired. Largely, garden spiders tear their webs down and repair them each day. That's why I'm just confused about the one in the window, because she has just let her web fall apart and get nasty looking. So, who knows? Who knows? Plague rat report, of course, people on the outside, I'm not too worried about people wearing masks out in public where there's not a lot of people. I mean, outside casual contact is insanely contagious as this thing is. You still have to get a certain amount of it in you. And quick, casual outside contact, especially if you're social distancing, for what we know so far, it seems to be okay. So I'm not upset when I see people outside without a mask, because I smoke pre-rolls and I have a vaping thing here that I take with me when I go out, so it's hard to do with a mask. So in public, outside, when I'm not around people, I don't wear a mask. When I get around people, when I'm about to go into places, like if I'm going into Walmart or I'm going into Safeway or such like that, I put on my mask about 2, 3, 4 blocks before I get there, because I'm done smoking pre-rolls, I'm done with all that stuff. Why not? So I just put the mask on. There's people that just don't put it on until they're actually walking in through the store. So, and when you've got the employees with stuff pulled down, exposing noses, it's like, good Lord. So I used up the last of my sister's gift card last night. I don't need to go to that vast petri dish anymore. Thumbs up for that. But I've got foodstuffs, I got drink stuff, and that's a good thing. Now, I like the fact that walking to Walmart is good. I mean, that's 6 miles. And when I just walk around downtown, I'm only walking anywhere maybe 2.5, 4.5 miles. So walking to Walmart and back is a guaranteed 6-mile round trip, 2 hours. And it appears to be, as long as I take some ibuprofen or some such before I walk, that keeps the nerves from getting too inflamed by all the motion. And so I can actually sit, at least for a while, before I have to get up and go to bed after walking. So I'm still not sure. Walk around Walmart, walk around downtown Shelton and not get maybe as much exercise, or take the full thing up to Walmart and then possibly still have to go to bed early. Don't know. Life is life, though. So that's the weather, plague, rat, and spider report. So that was everything there for that. Yeah, so that was my day yesterday. Not counting all the massive confusion that I went through. I have time stream dislocation issues, as a lot of people who are depressed are. You forget what day it is. You forget what day of the week. You forget where you are in time. So yesterday, when I was out and doing a lot of walking, it felt like this had happened for a lot and most of the day, but I think it was just because I forgot during the first part of the walk. And then when I started thinking about it again, because of the way my brain works, because it was at the beginning of the walk, it felt like it had been the beginning part of the day. Because the way my brain works, the stuff that happens in the morning, by the time it hits noon, that feels like yesterday. And so stuff that happens at noon or such, that feels like it happened in the morning, and I get really confused about what happened when. And so on the walk to Walmart, I had no idea if it was Thursday or Friday. None. Zero. I could not tell. Had I had therapy and then gone to bed and it was another day, or was this just the afternoon of having had therapy that morning? I couldn't tell. Therapy was in the morning. It was past noon, so that's yesterday. My body and mind literally feels that way, so I could not tell. Finally, I was able to figure out time-wise what the date was, and so I figured, okay, this is the date. It has to be this day. It has to be Friday. So I thought yesterday was Friday, until I come up this morning and take a look at my system, and it's Friday. So, yay. Brains, confusion, you have to love it. Thumbs up for that, though. Hopefully you all aren't as confused as I am. Now, I'm just thinking and doing things. I didn't really play anything, did I? You see, once again, it's like now yesterday feels like 3 days ago, so I couldn't even tell what I did. I mean, I know I edited and rendered a video, but I have no idea if I actually played anything. Huh. Depression and confusion, so much fun. Which ties into, and I know that nobody who wants me to do reactions again is going to be watching the vlog and then just saying, oh, here he talks about it. But I've mentioned before how one of the reasons that I don't do reaction videos now is because when I was doing them, I was doing them to feel. I would let down my armor and the stuff could come in, and I was so depressed and so numb that I could feel, especially the really depressing and dark songs. I could feel that. Since going to therapy, though, I have been having all these 35 plus years of emotional development where things just stopped and I was just numb, no processing. So I have 35 plus years of emotional processing that's happening now. I can't let down my armor to let a song in, because when I let down my armor, everything comes pouring out, and I don't even have to let down my armor. I can see just advertisements with puppies in them, and I start to cry. Literally, I have to grab a tissue and get tears out of my eyes. The silliest things just clog me up with emotion. I have so much stuff that I'm feeling and processing right now, and just feeling when I see things. There's no room to let in other things to have reactions. Once I've got this backlog, all of this processing all done, which since it's 35 years worth, probably the rest of my life, then I'll have room to let other things in. But right now, there's just, it's a good way to look at it would be like some kind of hydraulic system. And right now I've got too much pressure, so all the fluid is spraying out of the leaks. For a song to come in for me to react to it, it has to enter the system. And right now I've got so much stuff is spraying out. There's no room for it to get in to fill the system because there's too much in the system. So that's a horrible analogy and just as confusing as everything I said before, but I'm terrible at analogies. And here I am, I fancy myself a writer, and I can't even do those very well. Thumbs up. You don't have to be able to do analogies to be a writer. And I don't know why I keep doing this movement, but I do. Thumbs up. Oh, and just as a minor aside, because of my scoliosis and the way that it pushes my shoulder forward with my rib cage that doesn't open up so much on this side, my body wants to sleep on my right side. It prefers that. I can sleep on my left. It's like if it was total comfort on my left, total comfort on my right, I'm not at 50, I'm at about 55. I prefer to be on this side over this side, but I'm happy being on this side. It's just that little 5 notches over onto I'm more comfortable on this side. Problem is, because of the shoulder and the scoliosis, now I sleep on this side and I wake up after 2 or 3 hours with my shoulder just killing me. Oh my God. So yay. Scoliosis for the win. Past that though, I'm just going to kind of pull this one a little bit short. I've talked about everything that I thought of, though there's 1,001 things that I keep forgetting to write down on my list. When you have ADHD, as they say, there's a lot of ADHD people that do posts about this one. When other people say, just make a list, it's like you're assuming I'll be able to find the list. I'll keep the list. I'll be able to look at the list. I've made lists. I lose them. They don't help. It's a physical brain issue. If only writing stuff down would help perfectly. Anyway, though, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounced a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, ADHD, grief, mourning, and more, I'm sometimes lucky I can remember what my own name is. So, we have Nico Bands, I'm very sorry, but thank you very much. Blessed with Beauty and Rage, thumbs up and thank you. Germa 985, thank you. Pizza Pete, I like the name, thumbs up. And Tommy Nelson, thank you very, very much. Confused Owl 29, oh boy, I know. AJ Carter, What an unpleasant person. Commando FPB, thumbs up. And we have Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Rihanna B, greatly appreciated. Jake Slaughter, thumbs up. Sacred Deer, like the name. Guilherme Mozacante, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. And then we have Mike, greatly appreciated. SHVBTX, thumbs up and thank you. Stephen Leone, good to see you. Cracked Z, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisner, greatly appreciated. TG Games, thumbs up and thank you. Little Noose, thumbs up. Lost BXBX, thumbs up. And then we have Angel Zuniga. Yes, of course they will. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments. And then we have Daniel Deaton, thumbs up. And last but not least, Nick Grace, thumbs up and thank you all so very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only in text. Thumbs up and thank you. If you go check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money through the Patreon.com patronage, I have a PayPal link down below if you could check that out. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist thing as well with things like cat food and hamster bedding for my cat's cat box. If you could check that out, that would be very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up, and of course, hopefully you've hit that notification bell and the subscription button down below. What does it do? Does it work? No idea, but YouTube gives you the option, so hey, why not take advantage of it? I have said this before, and it is true. Do not inhale your own saliva. It is bad. Luckily, I caught it and it's not bad. But hokey smokes, do not inhale your own saliva. Your lungs don't appreciate it. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, I have this video here. I have a video I need to record, edit, and render because it's fun to record, edit, and render. Thumbs up for that. So, do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment. It suffers from a surplus of scorn. It is not eager, but it is ready to cast that scorn upon those it finds disappointing. Do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment, for it suffers from a surplus of scorn. Black Lives Matter, damn it. Damn it. And justice for everybody. The jackbooted, brown-shirted fascist thugs keep brutalizing on American streets. Please wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Practice social distancing. Stay at home if you don't have to go out. And practice self-care. These are hard times. If you feel your sanity fraying, hunker down, hang in there, do what you can to survive. It's all we can do. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So, take care, do your best.